Alright, so we're checking out the only game where you could use an emotionally scarred Hulk to jettison countless people out of a gigantic tube, thus creating a massive human shotgun. It's Grand Theft Auto 5. People are still falling, Jesus Christ. So I recently found out how satisfying it is to blast people out of a tube, and thus I have plans for today. My plan is, I want to see if I can get the tube to be much smaller and somehow eventually jettison a ton of sharks out of it. First things first though, I've got 187 people just chilling out on this dump truck because I want to see if I can get everyone flying out of the tube in one shot. Also, that blimp needs to move the hell away from my tube. Or does it? So, PSA, if you're the Hulk, don't jump, like, anywhere near a blimp. Okay, tax dollars at work, take 2. We are going to very slowly and very methodically move over to the blimp. The Hulk will now enter the blimp like a glove. I'm not gonna lie, timing this is going to be a gigantic pain in my ass. You gotta work up to sharks flying out of a red, white, and blue America tube, okay? Shh. All right, don't mind me, I'm just trying to kind of line up the blimp here so that it sits on the edge of this platform. We had a couple of losses. Yeah, that's pretty good aimed up, right about like that. Throw yourself down a little dump truck. Fill it with totally willing participants. More willing participants. That sucks to be those few people who managed to just fall through the texture. How you feeling about this, Karen? She's like, I'm so happy to be here. Yeah, that's right, all you're gonna get a free blimp ride. Think of this dump truck like a ferry. It brings you to your destination. Yeah, this is a fantastic image. Just another normal day in GTA. All right, we're rolling. Go get him, boy. I think it worked pretty good. All right, yeah, can we just get an instant replay of that real quick? Yeah, see, if you look closely, you can actually see the moment that souls leave their bodies. Yeah, see, I can already tell what a big problem is here. We're not getting enough distance at all. It just doesn't really move far enough for my taste. All right, the problem here is that there's way too much space in that tube. I need something smart. Is that a goddamn chip tube? Oh my God. It's so beautiful, it's perfect. See, for maximum velocity of human beings, you can't end up losing all of the momentum in a large tube like we had before. Oh, hold on real quick, I gotta try something. Nope. Oh, good for you. Yeah, keep that going. Okay, put it like this. Perfect. All right, human chip cannon test take 1. Not bad. I think I need a longer chip cannon. Okay, I've decided that our projectile people didn't fly far enough on test 1. So test 2, I've lengthened the barrel by about twice. All right, people projectile, take 2. Okay. We got a couple of flyers. So basically what I like how everyone is just chilling out around the person that just murdered them. So basically what the next goal here is to find a way to get a huge amount of people to fly out of the tube all at once. I think for this, we're going to need some sort of projectile. That kind of worked well too. All right, Hulk, I need you to do that nuclear thing. Just one more time, just as hard as you can. And go. Y'all are a pain in my ass, you know that? I never thought I'd have to go through so much goddamn trouble in order to get 100 people to fly out of a cannon before. I feel like using an ambulance for the projectile is probably the correct way to do this. How could you miss, you failure? It is really difficult for me to overstate just how disappointed I was in that. Okay, let's try this one more time. And go, Hulk, please. You're really terrible at this, aren't you? Okay, in order to get more distance, I'm gonna try and fit as many people as I can on this tiny ass little trailer. If this works well, this will be the perfect conduit for throwing sharks across the entire board too. All right, Hulk, do it, baby. Now we're talking. Where the hell did it go? How far did it fly? So I had to take the opportunity to just go through this clip one more time and see what the hell happened. Right about here, you'll notice that the entire trailer evaporated into thin air, and the souls of the damned go flying about half a mile out into the sea. I like how there's just one dude up here. It's like, what are you doing, man? He's like watching the fireworks. Boom! I'm trying to find out where the end of this death was so that I can, I like how everyone looks like they're going in for an epic high five, so that I can watch it unfold from the ground. All right, go ahead and play that back for me. Yeah, that's every bit of the distance I was hoping for. We just need a lot more people. So I went to go follow one of the individuals just to see where he went after the Hulk hit him. Apparently he went to freaking space. You can actually see someone else way down here. On the plus side, I think he's actually gonna fall into the water. Okay, if we have double the trailers, that should give us plenty of opportunity to see true distance. There's gonna be equal opportunity trailers though. Gonna have one of men and one of women. You know what? Why not? We'll have a unisex one too. Okay, we've got about 300 or 400 pedestrians summoned right now. I'm sure this won't possibly break my computer in half. And away we go. That was interesting. A few people went flying past the first bit of trailer. There we go. Just giving everyone a little bit of a boost. I like how considerate all of the vehicles are in this game. They're like, God damn it, there's something in the middle of the road. What do you do with it? You just drive over the bodies. Look at how hard this SUV is trying to get past all this. Okay, so that over there is our original shotgun barrel, and this is the farthest guy. All right, put down a trailer, put a bunch of sharks on the trailer, put a bunch of people in front of the shark trailer. It didn't work out too well, so I'm actually trying to get these sharks just sitting inside of this boat here. I'm not gonna lie, a bunch of sharks. What the fuck was that? I was gonna say a bunch of sharks inside of a boat is kind of ironic, but it's a near miss. The shark is still inside of the boat though, which I'm really happy about. Gotta get rid of these damn sharks. I love the way the Hulk gets rid of the sharks, like he's throwing out a Starbucks cup. He's like, I gotta recycle. I got a new distance record on the sharks, but the goddamn trailer missed the people. All right, just doing a quick test in crashing my entire computer. Okay, my Pringles death tube is actually getting longer and thicker. You can see it. That is the GTA Viagra of manslaughter. So Harold the Shark is manning the boat right now. He is thoroughly packed like a sardine into the driver's seat. He's like, that's right, you human bastards. You're like littering inside of the ocean, running over manatees and stuff. Well, today's the joke's on you. All right, I'm getting the longest runway I can here. The Hulk needs to get his cardio in. The car just crashed right into my freaking Pringles tube. All right, let's do this. Come on, shark. You can do this, baby. Okay, you know what? That kind of worked. He's literally just laying here. I feel like this guy over here on the bench is like, hey, shark, what are you doing? And Harold's like, oh, just chilling, you know, sunning myself. I'm actually gonna put a hammerhead in this one, move the boat back a little bit so that we get more of a distance for it to come downward into the crowd. Okay, the boat worked, the shark didn't. I feel like part of the issue here is we need something that's kind of light. I've decided a bunch of sharks riding on top of convertibles sounds appropriate. Actually, you know what? I haven't ruined the lives of killer whales yet. Here. All right, looking good, looking good. Fat ass whale. Not gonna lie, these whales are a lot heavier than I previously anticipated. For all of my pedestrians over here, this is legitimately like the longest anyone has ever lived. That ain't real. No, it's 100% real. You know it's bad when the NPCs in the game are even wondering what the hell I'm doing. You know, I'm starting to think maybe sharks aren't the right object to be thrown at people. If I grab this, will the shark stay inside of it? Please tell me the sharks will stay inside of it. Well, the sharks did not stay inside of it. Okay, maybe if I slowly move the sharks inside of the freight train. All right, start moving it, start moving it. There we go. What the hell happened? I'm not gonna lie, this is starting to look a lot like the boardwalk back when I was in Jersey. Okay, it looks like I can put the sharks into the freight train while the Hulk is holding it, so that may make this work. All right, this is like putting like a round peg in a round hole. I gotta make sure that I do this correctly. That was incorrect. Okay, I've turned off a lot of the gravity. Clearly, tiger sharks piloting boats in space is the way to go here. All right, shark, get ready, because you're about to break records, baby. Here we go! Now we're starting to get... I think I got the shark back in the water. I think this is an excellent opportunity just to get a good idea of just how well that shark flew. The shark's over there piloting that boat. He's like, how you want it? I'm surgical with this bit. I'd love to try and figure out exactly how this lady is levitating. I love how the shark just like slowly enters my field of view from this position before blasting about 60 people with his boat. And then off into the distance he goes. He's like, I'm finally free, y'all. All right, put a little gas tanker right about here. This is going to be the big test for our shark to finally get his vengeance. Put a few of them on top of there. All right, we found the object that works the absolute best while carting around sharks. All right, put a shark inside. You know, put a shark and his shark girlfriend in there. Hey, helicopter, can you like just move slightly to the right? Okay, let's see how well the shark projectile works with minimal gravity and an actual target to attempt to hit. Kind of overshot that. What the hell is happening over? You know what? I don't even care anymore. All right, Charles, this is your one time to show the world that you mean sharky business. Go. So close. He landed right on top of all the people, though. Come on, shark cannon. Do it, baby. Where the hell did the tanker go? What the hell happened? That was the most perfect shark bullet I've ever shot in my life. Okay, I want you to pay very, very close attention as the shark I was gonna say, as the sharks explode out of the canister. Okay, that right there is legit as hell. What the hell happened to the freight train? Where did it go? Why is there one additional shark finally coming out of the tube? Where were you at? Shark goes in, shark goes out. I'm not even sure what to say about this. There's just one single shark over here. He's like, hug me! So this is what the little clip here looks like. Thing goes flying out, one shark goes cascading down, tackles a young woman to the floor. She never gets up from that. And then in the background, the Hulk slowly swaggers to say hi to everyone and sign autographs and, you know, go to prison. Okay, I've made my cannon tubing like 4,000 feet long. All right, when in doubt, just get more target surface area. All right, put the most flammable thing in the entire game right over here. Put a whole slew of people on top of it. Yeah, right like that, perfect. See, now you can't possibly miss. All right, put the freight train down, fill it up with shark volunteers. Okay, Hulk, this is it, baby. Give me some good angles. Here we go. Hopefully this freaking thing doesn't get caught on like the... Yeah! Finally! Oh my God, it is absolutely glorious. Some lady was like, that's terrible. You shut your mouth. I am super satisfied with how well the shark cannon aimed up with this blimp. All right, so there's the shark bullet as it flies out. That is a direct hit. The blimp explodes and the populace goes flying. All right, you ready to see this distance? There comes the cannon. And if you look way over here. All right, let's go ahead and see that in super slow motion, please. You can see all the sharks are still on the projectile as well. The sharks hugged this freight train all the way until the bitter end. I'm just trying to get a good picture here of where exactly the sharks ended up in the end. So we've got a different camera position coming up here in just a moment. A little bit more of a distance, so to speak. See right there, the sharks are, nope, they're still there. They just bugged out for a moment, but they're definitely still inside of the freight train. Can you hear the sounds of the screaming in the background while the floppy bodies of these random people go flying through the air? Now I went ahead and zoomed out here so we can get a better understanding of just what kind of distance the projectile ended up with. Now there are of course a few human beings that are falling to their death in the meantime. There's part of the blimp, but this is what I'm really kind of focused on. The sharks, the heroes of the entire story. I'm actually just determined to learn exactly where they ended up landing, and it looks like right over here at the palm trees. I'd like to take this moment to mention as well, they never left the freight train. I love this angle here because it allows you to see the rain of death that happened from that one single freight train covered in sharks. Well, hope y'all enjoyed this episode of GTA 5, where we finally made our shark cannon work. Anyway, until next time, stay foxy and much love.